What is up, guys? Welcome back to Artie's Garage. If you're new, my name is Art and we are in my new E36 M3. Well, not really new because this car is 22 years old, but I just picked it up last week and I'm loving it. And I'm gonna tell you guys a commonly asked question: is the E36 a better purchase than the E46 M3? And the reason why a lot of people are asking that question right now, because the E36 market is high. If you are looking for a one-owner, low-mile, rust-free car, the E36 is super expensive right now. So you are paying in the 20s to pick up one of these cars. And for that money, you could buy an E46 M3. But which car is better? And this is what I'm going to answer to you guys, and this is my opinion. The E46 M3 is a faster car. You get 100 more horsepower. It's a little bit heavier, but it's a lot bigger. It's wider. It's comfortable. It's better as a daily driver. And you cannot duplicate, you cannot make a replica of the E46 M3s because the body is wider, the fender flares, it's a different car. Now the E36 M3, you could go on eBay or Craigslist and pick up a fake, not OEM bumper, put up some mirrors, and you know what, make it look like an E36 M3. So those that know the differences, they will find out and they can figure it out if it is a real M3 or if it's not. Now, let's talk about how rare this car is. The E36 M3 and the Dakar yellow or Estoril blue, they're very rare colors to come across right now. And they're only gonna get more rare as time goes on. Now, I think that a person that buys an E36 M3 over an E46 M3, it's more of personal preference that they want this car. Like I mentioned in the video when I was picking up this chassis has a lot of meaning to me because this was a car that I had when I was going to high school. This was a car that I had when I was a young buck. So this car for me was a personal preference to buy. And why did I decide to buy a Dakar yellow? Because they're rare. It's a beautiful color. I mean, a lot of people don't understand it. They think, oh, dude picked up a salvaged M3 and he painted it yellow, you know, he's trying to be flashy. It is kind of a popping color, but hey, I love it and it was my decision. This is something that I like, and that's why a lot of people buy what fits their needs and what they like as an individual. So my buddy bought a Laguna Seca E46 M3. I did a video. If you guys missed it, go ahead and check that out. That car has 200,000 miles and it runs like a champ. He loves it. He really drives it. And you know what? Knock on wood, nothing severe has broken on the car. When a person is considering buying himself a 20-year-old or a 15-year-old BMW, they have to understand that any car at that age becomes a money pit. It's going to be an investment where you're going to have to constantly invest your money into fixing. So if you can't fix a car, if you can't do minor repairs at home, it's going to end up being very pricey. So my answer to which car is better is very, very hard to answer right now because it depends on what you're buying the car, what use are you buying the car for. Obviously the E36 M3 in a clean shape is very hard to come across right now. So that's why the prices are going up. They're much more rare. There's less of them for sale on the internet. So I think that this car is going to go up in value. Obviously it's underpowered. US spec gets only 240 horsepower, but hey, it's an amazing car to drive. If you're going through the canyons and if you're driving on the freeway like I am right now, it's a pleasure. It's an absolute pleasure. You do get a lot of outside road noise in the car. It is very loud in here. it's not a modern car. It's not a new car. So you gotta get, you know, to win some, you gotta lose some. So to drive a beautiful, unique car like this, you gotta deal with the road noise. You gotta deal with that. It's not going to be a comfortable car, but it is a great car. I have nothing but love for this car. Again, I loved it. I've been looking for it for a very long time, and I have absolutely no regrets. So if you are out there in the market and you are trying to buy an E46 or E36, my only suggestion to you guys is go test drive both cars and figure out what fits you more. So I hope this video answered your question. I don't think it did, but I hope it answered it. But that's my opinion on which car is better. I go team E36 M3. I love this car, and that's my answer. Thanks again for watching another video. If you are new to the channel, consider subscribing. Check out a few of my other videos, and I'll catch you guys on another episode. Peace.